Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 coming at you with another video. And today's video, I want to talk about game budgets. And before we begin, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. I do appreciate it. But today I want to talk about video game budgets and just the way budgets are in the modern game industry. And they're too damn big. Like, the budgets for these games are too expensive. And you see, like, developers say, well, the cost of making games is just so expensive now. And it's just like, that's on you. That's on the developer. You don't have to spend a fucking $1 billion to make a game anymore. Like, you don't. It's like you are choosing, as a developer, you are choosing to do that. And again, it's not on like the gamer, like the consumer base. It's just on the developers and these companies that are just deciding to spend a ton of money on game development. So it's been making the news rounds, but the Borderlands 4 director, whatever his name was, made a like kind of like a dumb comment, basically being like, well, if you truly are a Borderlands fan, you'll get the game no matter if it's $80 or $100. Like, if you're really a fan, you'd end up getting the game somehow. And it's just like, that attitude is, again, it's like, it's really how they feel. Like, we're getting to the point where game companies and developers, there's becoming a bigger and bigger disconnect between like the consumer base and like the gamers to the people actually making the games. And again, you're seeing that in the mindsets and like these interviews and things like that. And the funny thing is just like, gamers, we don't care about bigger budgets. Like, I know like companies think we do, but we really don't, because you could make a great game without spending a lot of money. And again, games like Expedition 33, whatever that like new turn-based indie game is that everyone's like hyping up, and it's like $50. Again, that game didn't have a super big budget compared to a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows or Borderlands 4. And yet they made this wonderful game. And again, it's not about the money you put in. It's about the product you make with it. And the thing is, it's just like, game development costs so much because these companies are so hyper fixated on like super real, like photorealistic graphics, high frame rates, high graphic fidelity, all like using all these like new really expensive stuff. And it's just like, you don't need those things to make a good game. Scale back your again, if you want to make a good game, it's just like, you don't need photorealistic graphics, you don't need ray tracing, you don't need instant load times. Because again, like, the best video games in the world that have been the best for like since they've came out, like Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, Crash Bandicoot, like Metal Gear Solid, is like, they didn't have these things back in the day, and it's like, they were just good games. And again, it's just like, I feel like, especially the gaming development portion, they are so obsessed with making like photorealism, you know, higher frame rates, all this like stupid bullshit, and it's like, they're not focusing on what makes games actually good. And I think a good way to illustrate this is, if I were to take two teams, so say I want to make get two teams to make like a video game about like, say, like a pirate video game, and I got two teams, and one team, like Team A, is I get everybody who's worked, all like 10,000 people that worked on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and gave them modern hardware and said, okay, you go make a pirate game. And then I have Team B over here, and Team B has Shigeru Miyamoto, Kojima, and like 5 other people, and they're working with a chipset that's as strong as like the Super Nintendo. Which team would you put your money on would make a better game? And I think the majority of people would say Team B. I would say Miyamoto and Kojima, with a chipset of the Super Nintendo, would come up with a much better and timeless game about pirates than Team A would be with their overblown budget, modern hardware. And again, it's because it's not about the hardware that matters, it's what you make with it. It's the software, it's the gaming ideas you have that make a good game. It's not graphics, it's not frame rates, it's not stability, it's not ray tracing. It's making a good game. And again, you don't need all this expensive bullshit to make one. So when game companies come out and be like, well, gaming development is just so expensive, scale back. Don't do a photorealistic game. Do a game that has like stylized graphics. Make it look like a PS2 game. And again, once you start doing that, it's like it becomes way less expensive to make. It becomes faster to make. And it's just overall would probably be a better game if you just scaled stuff back. But that's not the way the game industry works. They just keep going bigger and bigger and better and better. And they think that's going to pay off in the end. And again, I think we're going to have like a big, hopefully we have a crash. Like hopefully like these overblown budget games just kind of collapse in on themselves. And we go back to scaling things back, stop making stuff hyper realistic, stop spending $1 billion to make a game. Just stop doing it. Again, you don't need that much money to make a good game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say. I think the bigger budgets, it's just like kind of bullshit. It's just stop spending so much on the game. Just make smaller budgets. Instead of making $1 billion game, make several couple $1 million games, like smaller $1 million games. And I guarantee you, with smaller teams, and give the teams more freedom, more like less corporate oversight, and you would get way better games that pay off in the long run than these stupid over budget. It's impossible to make a profit because you spent so much time and money in developing it. So that's pretty much all I have to say on the matter. Let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. I'm Shin0525. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.